I called on a very old lady yesterday, the house where I was born. It's not really the house where I was born, but I was not born until I arrived there. How long ago now it seems. How sad it is to look back on yesterday. My dear old lady, exchanged for money a dozen times round. What do we know of money, you and I? Did you glimpse through the trees as I arrived? Was that a smile, a faint smile I saw? I wish I could have returned it. There you are as I left you all those lifetimes ago. There you are as I first met you, just you and I in a world we shall see no more. That day when we laughed and played the fool and we cried for laughing because it was such a sunny day, and we talked far into the night of other times before I lived, and of all you heard and saw. How we laughed. When in mortal likeness you tiptoed to the top of the steep steps, a picture from another age, and watched me leap the railings and cried out, "Tony dear, I forbid you to be so doggy on such a day as this." Whimsical, cheerful in spite of pain, always beautiful, offering all and nothing to give except the moon and the stars. A slight, pale lifetime that life forgot. A Victorian lady, stately, threadbare, with no murmur of better times. Proud, exuding a dignity to which I dare not aspire. Why, oh why, did I come to see you like this, without a chance to look your best? When you were young and mischievous and still beautiful, I would have sent a card, a special card, with its every corner crammed with affection. Autumn is always sad, but can it be as sad as this? Your door, which once shone so brightly in the morning sun, now sags open. Dead leaves piled high, your only guests. Your rooms, once so full of life, lean damp and exhausted, the end of a long and noble journey. Is that the smell of death I feel? God, your windows, those that once glistened, are boarded. Dear old lady, dare those who know so little of you bear you to your grave blindfolded. Beneath the leaves, the bitter, sweet memory of yesterday. A shoe, a pot of paint, a metal nothing rusted, but I remember it. That shoe is my shoe, and it still fits, and like ourselves, it has lost its companion. Oh Lord, the dust, a desert of it without the love of a single fingerprint. And those voices, do you hear them? From every room they are calling out for home, of summer days when time stood still and we played the fool and there was no tomorrow. Of evening coals that glowed through our bodies, and wine and music that made us forget to pray. Do you hear? And can you hear, too, of nights of pain, when swollen-eyed we blamed others and never blamed ourselves, and prayed that tomorrow would never come? Dear old lady, is it too much to ask that we could not have lived out our lives in those few short, oh such delicious years, just you and me and those we loved? Those few of us together with our joys and foolhardiness, our stupidity, regret and heartbreak. Just you and me and those we loved. There's so much silence and so much to say. I shall not look back, dear old lady, I know you would not want that. Let us pretend as we pretended long ago when youth was perpetual and all we had were bright skies, endless meadows and laughter. Let us pretend that I did not see you. But I shall still tell them how I remember you, in that ever-fading world which we shared without stint, of our great friendship, our deep love. I shall tell them, should they ask, in the desolation and loneliness of autumn dusk, we were good pals. Not a tear, my friend, not a tear. Tears are for lesser things.